Episode 6 of Stroker Arts Tips and Tricks will be exploring sponge rollers. The sponge rollers are very simple to use and to create with. Basically you have your sponge roller, you have your paint, right? You roll it in paint, get the sponge all nice and wet with paint, and roll it on your canvas where you want it. It's that simple. As you can see, there's different sizes. You can also manipulate them, as you can see on this one here. I've made some cuts in it to give it a little more creativity, a little expressiveness. So anyway, let's do one and see how it comes out. What we've done here. Now, judging by the marks that this one left behind, I could have loaded the sponge a little more. As you can see, it doesn't cover quite so well. Now, you might want to do it this way for effect too, but in my opinion, I should have loaded it with more paint. Now, one thing I like to do with this particular pattern is give it some 3D. I take either paint with a brush, or you can use a paint marker. This is what I use. Uses a little more 3D-ishness without being over the top. Now, a technique that I've discovered and come across, I don't know if I invented it, but you just take a regular sponge roller, just a regular cylindrical type, and I make cuts into the sponge myself until it comes up with something like this. And I'll show you what that looks like here in a second. Okay, now you can see I've loaded it up with red paint. We'll go ahead and apply that to the canvas and see what that turns out to look like. All right. Alright, as you can probably see already, it looks pretty wild, doesn't it? It's really expressive. And that's really all there is to it. There's not much more I can tell you. Just be creative, go forth and commit art.